Okay. Let's get this underway. Hopefully no audio desyncs, which at least lately seems to have only been whenever I've been running the PS3. N64 seems totally fine. Back to the Forest Temple. That's 1. And 2. Done. Okay. Oh. Alright. I remember. Should be a gold Skulltula in this opening room. Despite going straight into one of the first, temples that you do as adult Link, I am making sure to keep a mental note that once this is done, and I can get access to Return to the Past, I am going to make sure that I plant all of the magic beans in the soft soil locations that I know I can reach, just so, I can go back here to the future timeline and get that gold Skulltula I missed last time, because it required the fucking magic bean platform. There we go. I thought I was rolling forward there, but okay, whatever. Also, maybe with this being, a morning stream... Well, I don't know, that's not sure. Even with Year of the Mecha kind of keeping things to, under 2 hours, it's probably still going to be the same thing with this. It'll probably be, a sub 2 hour stream, at best. Maybe just because it's early in the day, and I don't have any sort of, time pressure to, not keep any co-commentators for too long. I could probably knock out even more of this game. Make a good use of my Wednesdays, since they're the one weekday that I have off from work. I see you over there. Nice. Yeah, what you got? Ow. Now to see if, how much I'll eat shit, possibly, against, these stealth foes. Come on. Okay, dude. Ah, shit. There we go. Okay. Just playing nice and conservative. I know it's there are specific moments, in the recovery of their attack animations like that, where it can be very advantageous to get a jump attack. But also, I am still kind of dealing with, a worn down, authentic Nintendo 64 joystick. Nice! Okay. Okay, that was good. That's what I needed. Cool. Okay, I did not embarrass myself within the first 10 minutes of the stream, dying to, the first fight with the Stalfos. Alright. Oh. Yeah, did I? Yeah, might as well. I never know, for sure. Because it's been a while playing this game. And if necessary, I could just use up all these fairies, obviously, for when I need to do stuff later on, like the Pose side quest. Ow. No hearts. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's still a big Deku Baba, for sure. Goddamn. Yeah, what you got? Okay. Can I? Nope. Ah, damn it. Hold on. There should be... No, it's still too far out. Goddamn. Can I? Oh, fuck. No, I can't. God damn it. Shit. Maybe it needs to be just further, like, as far to the right on the edge that I can. This has to be it. I think that might have been it. I was just... Yep, that was it. I just needed to scooch over just one more. There. Okay. Wait, no, that was the one I came out of. That's right. So here's something interesting regarding this this particular dungeon that I don't think I actually realized until I was looking back through walkthroughs of this game to kind of notice. But there have been like symbols up above the up above the what was it? Like the doors that I've been going through. And like there's actually like a logic behind it where it's like the doors that have the symbol of the forest medallion above it are apparently that is your hint that this is the door you're supposed to go through. Which kind of surprises me after all these years. Okay. There's a gold Skulltula right over there. Where? You are not even... Oh my god. Damn it, Link. Completely missing the head. Yeah, whatever. Oh, come on. Okay, I need to be clearly higher up. Man, like, stopping to aim with a weapon like this, have a red dot appear on screen to kind of show that, like, it'll hit a valid target. It's like the predecessor to RE4. You even have it over the shoulder camera. It's just not the right shoulder. Well, I guess it is technically the correct one in Link's case, since No, actually, no, that still doesn't make any sense. He's only left-handed when it comes to the to using a sword. I'll take that. Okay, down the well we go. But man, speaking of RE4, I've definitely been spending some time, like, replaying the OG this past week since, you know, everyone's been head over heels about that fucking remake. Went through the, like, specifically, like, I went through the PC version, like, with HD Project and RE4 tweaks for the first time, and it basically was the thing, mostly RE4 tweaks, that finally made that Ultimate HD Edition, like, actually playable for me. It still has, like, the ammo item drop balancing that all the other versions past the original GameCube release have, which I'm not as big a fan of. I much prefer just absolutely drowning in ammo and being incentivized to just shoot everything. But that was still fun. And then I think I even booted up the GameCube version again just to do like a weird gimmick playthrough idea I had in mind of, like, let's just do like a pistol-only run, but the joke is that I use all the pistols. Like, those are all the weapons that I have in my attaché case. Handgun, Punisher, Blacktail, Red 9, and Matilda. Anything that uses handgun ammo, it's fair game. Okay. Although I think that one is technically going a bit slower, and it's probably going to go in the back burn because I've kind of hit like a... I call it like a twist of fate, considering how I've just been so... Like, everyone's been like having so much fun and excitement over like the a remake of a game that is so great and perfect that it didn't really need a remake to begin with. That it was just like, man, who fucking cares? The OG is still perfectly fine the way it is. But then a buddy in like another Discord I'm in, who on occasion just likes to drop. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Fucking... Fucking spam bots. When will they learn? Anyway, where the hell was I? What was I getting at? Oh yeah, the fucking, it's like just a buddy in another Discord who, like, and the thing that he occasionally does is just drops Steam codes for games that, like, that are basically first come, first serve, you know? And I happened to see it, like, literally the minute he posted, and I just decided to bite it, you know? Like, game has de novo saddled with it for the first several months regardless, so it's not like I'll be able to, like, pirate it if I was that curious about wanting to play without spending money. So I still ultimately got it for free. And I guess I'll be able to save my curiosity firsthand whether or not on April 7th they do Mercenaries mode properly this time, or if it's another fucking letdown like with Village. Because, man, I think that'll be ultimately, like, if that's somehow not what it should be, I'm gonna be, like, even more upset than just how dumb in general it feels that like this industry has gone so overboard with, like, remaking everything and, like, further accelerating, like, the creative bankruptcy that is this entire fucking industry. I mean, at the very least, like, from people I've seen that have like been playing the game themselves, and have confirmed that yeah, it is still good, like better than the actual new Resident Evil games, which is fucked up to think about, because why the hell couldn't 7 or Village have anything as good as what Remake 2 and Remake 4 have? This seems so bizarre. Oh well. Once the stream is done, I'm gonna like resume like downloading that thing and give it a shot, I guess. Like I played the demo, tried my hand at it a couple times, and still not too fond of like just how Leon in general controls it. The only way for it to like feel decent enough is to just go all in on mouse and keyboard, which is like no shit the exact opposite of like how best to play like original RE4, where it just feels weird and cheating if you play that game with a mouse and keyboard. It's absolutely made for fucking like a gamepad, particularly the GameCube controller, but I mean thankfully RE4 Tweaks has the options in place that let you like toggle like specific dead zone settings that are designed to make it feel better. You know? There we go. Man, I guess getting back to this game briefly, because I might as well focus some on the like on just what's going on with the dungeon. Is that with the particular progression I took, just stocking up on the keys so that I could get here instantly, it's like to say that like the 3D Zeldas, like the dungeons in them are somehow like really complex puzzles is obviously not the case. They are rigidly designed in a way to make sure that like that you don't get into a situation that feels unwinnable. Even though as a kid, I definitely remember feeling like it did result in things becoming unwinnable, which got me into the habit of like never doing like a mid-dungeon save, you know? It's kind of been my general rule, because at the very least, if it doesn't... What the... Oh my god, I forgot that they reform. Shit. Oh, fuck. Come on. Yeah, that's the challenge with this. You can't let one of these fuckers stay down for too long. Get. There we go. Okay. I took a bit too much damage, but I'm fine. But like, if there's one thing that I feel like my appreciation for the dungeons in Ocarina of Time is more of a result of how like their first attempt at designing these kind of resulted in them being more interesting spaces, because of how later games kind of make it, like, I noticed this being a pattern, and it became super apparent when I played even like Twilight Princess back in the day, where in kind of at the time Nintendo's increasing resistance to just letting you get lost and figure things out to get your way out of a mess on your own, they very rarely, if ever, let you get into a situation where you could hold on to more than one small key at a time. That's like the main thing I noticed, being like a significant change when they got to like making these on the GameCube and such, you know? Oh, come on. There we go. Now to do some Poe hunting. Yeah, it's like this was kind of the thing that like the N64 Zelda games kind of had no problem with. You just like, if you knew where to go, just stockpiling on a whole lot of keys. Leading to people like finding all sorts of efficient routes to, that you could devise. With, of course, the water temple being like the most involved and actually a very good temple, despite everyone's complaints. Because it meant people had to like kind of keep track of one major thing that like persisted throughout the entire dungeon, which was the water level. It is so fucking hilarious looking back and just seeing how people talk about that shit. As of, oh man, it was the worst dungeon. I was stuck on it for hours. But it's like, and they keep sticking with that even as they grow older and don't have the moment of self-reflection of, maybe I was a dumb fucking child going through that. Did it ever occur to you? Probably not, because these are the same people that kind of adhere to the idea that games age, rather than games are always the same no matter the time. You just change as a person, like, mentally and physically. Okay, let's... Oh, it's not gonna give me any more hearts, right? Yeah, let's at least just take care of the other Poe that's in here. And then we'll go back to kind of like where the walkthrough is best recommending that I go next. Just to keep pace. Okay. Just keep doing this. All right. Come on, just one more. Fucking die. There we go. Good afternoon there. It's at least, well, although technically, I guess in my time zone, it's still morning, but I mean, whatever. It's different somewhere in the world. How you doing? Finally, the compass. Now then. Almost. One time zone directly behind it. I'm actually in Alaska. Yeah. That twisty corridor never gets fucking old, I gotta say. Still kind of cool just going through something like that. Alright. And, nah, let's just save on. Save on arrows. Got it. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, mobile timing is kind of like just a major thing that I generally try and avoid doing. I'm an old man that just still prefers, like, doing a lot of stuff on a desktop computer, and I'm only 29. Okay, there we go. Found us the boss key. I'm gonna work on which I wanted to watch. Oh, okay. Same age. Neat. Yeah. I guess just to keep the conversation going, if I could stop getting hit by these bubbles. There we go. Yeah. I guess the question I could ask is, I suppose, what your experience with Ocarina of Time is, considering it is something of a classic, to say the least. Yo, thanks for the follow, man. Much appreciated. Okay. Let's get on top of here. Oh, there it is. I see ya, you little golden bastard. Do randoms because I played and beat it over 100 times. Yeah, it seems to be a common thing from like a lot of people that I end up meeting that like have like played this game and love it. Where it's like they do tend to go straight to also like doing a lot of randomizers, which I've never been too big on for whatever reason. Like randomizers aren't a big thing for me. But I mean, it makes enough sense. There's some people that like love a particular game so much that they gotta find some new thing to get out of it. Oh, so, oh damn, like a straight up combo of the two games. Okay. That's interesting. Like, I think only randomizer combo I'd ever been familiar with was when I think, what was it? People managed to, like, put together, like, a combo randomizer of Link to the Past and Super Metroid, I think it was. Which are, like, two wildly different games. That's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. And we're back here. Now then. Let's see what's next. What's my experience? Let's see. Definitely played this when I was young. I think, like, the first time I had ever, like, played through it in full was in the early 2000s, where I bought a refurbished N64 from EB Games, back when that was its thing before it just got swallowed up by GameStop. And, like, this was... I think it was, like, I was able to, like, buy an N64 refurbished for, like, $40 and had a choice of, like, one of 5 games. And the thing here is that, like... I'd owned an N64 before, but, like, my parents and I had sold it at the time to, like, make money for getting a GameCube, because that was the next new thing. But after a few years, I realized that I was missing, like, this console, and I had never, like, played Ocarina of Time, so I decided to get on it that way. And then proceeded to play it, beat it, and then... like, every few years or so, just go back through and beat it again. Okay. It's still kind of wild to think about how just the different era it was, where it was like I could get, like, a good, still working N64 console in like 2004 for $40 and like a choice of like a free game with it. Certainly would never get anything like that on eBay these days. What's favorite temple? Huh, okay. That's, definitely trying to think about that, because I at least know that, like, of the temples that I would like best, all of them are ones to do, like, when you're adult Link, you know? So I feel like it's between Water Temple or Spirit Temple. Water Temple because that's very much a case where, like, over time, I think it's clear that despite everyone's kind of first experience bitching and moaning about getting lost in that thing, it's actually extremely well designed because it does challenge you as much as it does to, like, find the right way forward, you know, with, like, getting the correct water level and whatnot. But then I think the other runner-up, just for the concept alone, is the Spirit Temple. Because it is, like, one of the other temples where, like, I mean, it's the only one, really, that directly involves both, like, young Link and adult Link to get through. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like, appreciation of the Water Temple becomes more and more strong, like, as you get older and, like, better at the game and, like, realizing the mechanisms of, like, getting through it. Alright, let's get up here before the Wallmaster gets triggered, obviously. Okay. Although I guess, like, and funny enough, this was a thing that I was actually still kind of, like, talking about in regards to how the dungeons in Ocarina of Time are handled compared to even, like, later games, where it just feels like the dungeons in this have, like, no problem, like, they have no problem with you just acquiring a bunch of keys at a time before you actually go through and, like, pick up, and, like, use them on a door to get through. Which I feel like the Forest Temple does a pretty good job of kind of highlighting that fact, because, like, going through this, like, the strategy I've definitely learned from, like, playing a bunch of times and looking at walkthroughs is to, like, stockpile a bunch of keys so that, like, once you're ready to go to the area where you acquire the bow and arrow, it's like you basically go through 3 doors in a row without any problems. Alright, here we go. This room. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's some Skulltulas hanging around. Oh shit, that's right. Okay. Ooh, oh, that was close. Look at that. Got through just barely. That was awesome. Okay. Now then. Time for this little puzzle. Gotta push these together. Yeah, that's a good one. Indiana Arc. Alright. Yeah. Like, that was, like, a bit more daring than it needed to be, considering getting crushed by that ceiling would have just sent me back to the beginning, but, oh, whatever. I pulled it off. I got points for being swag. It's all good. Okay. Always just gotta keep waiting. Always gotta be patient. And that's number 3 down. Cool. Now we just need to go back to, like, the foyer of the of the temple and take care of the last Poe sister. I love it when you manage to do that to Gold Skulltula, where just the force of the arrow isn't enough to, like, just kill it and make it fall to the ground. Like, that's how you know this thing is more powerful than a slingshot, that it just sends a Skulltula flying all the way to the other side of the room. Like, that is awesome. That is power. Okay. Okay, you. Oh, yeah, we know how this one goes. Yep. Always look for the one that does a little extra spin. Man, you're really not good at this. You just gave yourself away as I was directly facing you that one time. I remember thinking as a kid this was harder than need be, but that's because I just did not think... Because, like, I was doing it by, like, just always being in first-person mode with the bow. Even though it was like, no, dumbass, just Z-target. It solves it immediately. Okay. Now we know what to do next. This little rotating room. Okay. Gonna keep hitting switches. And eventually getting to that Gold Skulltula as well. Another thing I ultimately realized as well that kind of makes this a bit easy, like just from looking up walkthroughs after the fact, is that you can just, like, do rotations in just, like, counterclockwise the entire way, and you're bound to, like, hit all the switches you need in the correct order, as well as get this Gold Skulltula token in the process. It's amazing how, like, games like this can just make you feel like, man, the older games were so much harder than the stuff that came after, when, like, part of it is easily explained by, is like, it was new to you, so you hadn't built up, like, the sort of knowledge and, like, skills necessary to, like, make it through this sort of thing. Alright. Now then. I think it's time for a boss battle. Huh, not here. Oh, but wait. Still the best Ganondorf design. Even the Phantom Ganon design's pretty good too. Okay. Let's hope I am rightfully quick as far as... There we go! Okay. That was damn close. Okay. Nice. Okay. We're doing good. We're doing good. Haven't missed, yeah, haven't gotten hit by him. There we go. Time for energy ball tennis, motherfucker. What you got? A Zelda classic. Wow, you're not even hitting back. Like... Okay, well that was bullshit. You just weren't even facing it. Ow, god damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay, now he's serious. Oh, shit. Ah. Alright, well, yeah, thanks for stopping by during that time back. Much appreciated. You have a good rest of your day, man. Ah! I swear I will get this last volley. Let's hope I don't need to use a fairy. There we go! Ah. Eat a dick! Let's go. Didn't need to use a fairy. Yeah, a slight skill considering that I was basically in a coma for 7 years. Man. That was good. And full health again. Oh, wow. And that went pretty good. It was like, yeah, less than an hour, as expected, just for getting through the Forest Temple. Mm-hmm. And based on implications, there's probably like a chance that like anyone that's a sage within this within these temples like basically awakens to it after death. So rip, because no one gets to see you again in the real world. Ah, yes. I'll take this medallion, one of 6, which originally based on, like, info that's implied from, like, beta versions of this game is that these medallions were supposed to have, like, in-game functional uses. Oh, well. She'll always be your friend. You'll also be the only Kokiri to ever recognize that that you are the same one that grew up with them. Everyone ages up to, like in this forest, up to the age of 10, but then just stays a lost boy forever. It's a really long and dramatic scream right there. Oh, good. The Kokiri will eventually get their own, get a new tree dad to look after them. He's just giving us this info in a way that's just so overly proud. Guess what? You're a real man. Aren't you happy? You get to experience what it's like as an adult. And all the shittiness that entails. Oh, well. What can you do? And that's how we got adopted by Tree Dad. Everything about the dialogue is supposed to have, like, this sort of bizarre gravitas to it. But the whole idea is that it's being delivered by this dopey-looking sprout. Well, whatever. You have a good one. I gotta head back to the Temple of Time now. Because after breaking the curse on one of these temples, we can now finally go back to the past. And I'll resolve a long-standing issue I've had since the last Ocarina stream, which is I did not plant the fucking magic beans in the soft soil locations, like in all of them that I could. So let's go and correct that. Yep, it sure has. Yeah, about that. I still love how at the end of all this, it's like... It's specifically Mito, like the dickhead Kokiri bully, that gives us shit for not having a fairy, or that we're not really a real Kokiri, and he feels bad now that, like, we left. And that also Saria is not coming back, so it's like, yeah, I bet you feel guilty about how you treated me all those years ago. Didn't you, asshole? And he'll never get to know. Ain't that sweet? Alright. Let's check back in with Sheik. And then we can get on to more side quest shit and whatnot. Make the best use of the time I have for this late morning, early afternoon stream. We'll get to dealing with that ominous cloud over Death Mountain, that ominous ring, at some point. Ugh. All right. Yeah, I know, just let me go back to being a kid. Let me just go back to regaining my fucking innocence. You know, thinking on it, out of all the games that Nintendo has done with that have like this whole like dual world conceit, I think I still ultimately like the way Ocarina of Time has done it the best. Like, no amount of light world, dark world stuff with like Link to the Past or the kind of the shitty times they've allowed you to engage in it briefly with like Twilight Princess and the whole Twilight Realm. Or even extending out of Zelda, the light ether, dark ether shit in Metroid Prime 2. Even though I know that they're, like, you know, especially good friends of mine that are really big fans of Prime 2 precisely because of that. I still like the way this kind of works together just because of it being, like, a time travel conceit. And, like, it's simple enough in the time travel aspect itself that, like, it doesn't try and make you ask questions about, like, any other possible time paradoxes you might be causing. It's just a simple thing of, like, hey, you do this thing, and there'll be, like, a direct correlation to it that you'll, like, be able to recognize in the future. I mean, it does get kind of confusing when you get into the whole, like, timeline shenanigans regarding the, like, regarding the fucking ending of the game and how that goes into, like, different entries that are supposed to take place after it. But, fucking whatever. Now to go to every single soft soil location that we can access, barring the one that I think is... Yeah, it's... Barring the one that is in front of the Spirit Temple, because we have not met the requirements to, like, access that area yet. But we can plant these beans everywhere else that I completely neglected to take care of before we acquired the Master Sword. Man, thank God that, like, a seminal game such as this never got, like, the full remake treatment. At best, all it ever got was just, like, quality of life up-res on the 3DS. Which, I mean, yeah, it sucks that it's shackled to the 3DS, but whatever. Game's still fine as it is. Don't need Nintendo wasting unnecessary resources building something like this again from the ground up with changes that might not even be for the better. Fucking remakes, they're out of control. It's like I caught the tail end of like a stream this morning from a person I recognize, Seraphic17, and obviously, like, I didn't, because it was like the very tail end of it, I missed like the bulk of what the discussion might have been on it. But I think like the stream title said it all as far as what we're in currently and how I feel about it. Is like we are straight up in the remake apologist era. We got people making like just fully just eating up these goddamn remakes as like a normal thing for big game studios to go in on, when it makes no sense for just about any of them at this point. The possible exception being something like System Shock remake, but that's only because out of all the games currently getting remade, that is the one with the biggest gulf, like the biggest gap in time between the original and where we are now in the year 2023. That game is almost 30 years old. Okay. Put that here. And then there's another that we need to plant in the Lost Woods, and then we can head out. Oh wait, no, hold on. That's not the right way. In fact, better yet, since we got the special entrance to Death Mountain open. Shit. Yeah, just go away. I don't care. No. Piss off. There we go. And with like the quick warp shortcut to Goron City, we can 100% just avoid needing to go back through the Hyrule field, the whole overworld, just to get to where we need. And our wallet is maxed out once again. Very nice. Next up, Dodongo's Cavern. Or at least the entrance to it. And once that's done, take care of some more spots, we'll head on over to the Temple of Time. Go. Believe next should be... Oh wait, no, hold on. We're up here anyway. Might as well go to Death Mountain Crater, because that's like another one. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't plant a bean in there, because I only went inside the crater just to get a heart piece and a gold Skulltula. Oh, water the beans? No, that's Majora's Mask you're thinking of. Like the beans grow automatically, so that once you go back as an adult, they are now a platform. But in Majora's Mask, you're only a child, so you have to also fill your bottle with water and then hydrate the plant. By the way, sup, Badger? taking damage from falling volcanic rocks because I don't give a fuck. Okay. There. And on the background, we're doing satisfactory. Neat. Yeah. How's your run or whatever through that game going currently? I'll admit, like I've not played Satisfactory, so like I'm not that familiar with like what the core loop of it is, you know? Oh wait, hold on, I just realized I can't actually plant the magic bean in the crater yet because I need the Bolero of Fire to warp directly to it. Whoops, never mind. Guess I'm just going to Gerudo Valley and Lake Hylia next. Yo, Owl, do something useful for me for once and get me back to the ground level. Thank you. Okay. It's a factory game still in early release. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. Hold on, actually let me double check. What are my... Oh yeah, I'm at 53. I could check inside the Gold Skulltula house. See if there's a new reward I can get. It better not be something like, I don't know. If it gives me money when I'm already maxed out, it's gonna be real dumb. Here's a reward. Oh no, shit! It's a fucking piece of heart. I got that early. Okay. I'll have to make a mental note of that. That like I'm technically 2 heart pieces ahead on like the walkthrough that like I generally make reference to as far as how on track I am to 100%. Because this technically puts me 2 ahead. One is from that, and then the other was a little skip I did to get a heart piece that I think you're intended to get if you, when you're adult Link, is the idea. But I did like a fancy backflip jump over a ledge to get to it early. So that puts me at... Okay, yeah. I basically collected 23 individual heart pieces total up to this point. When I think, like, following a typical 100% walkthrough would get you up to, like, to 21 currently. Oh yeah, I'm done dealing with volcanoes. I can switch back to the Deku Shield. Alright. Just keep on rolling. Almost there. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Gonna need to make sure I grab a Kuko, obviously, so that I can reach the soft spoil spot. Soft soil, not spoil. What the hell? yeah, just hang around here. A very slow but safe descent. At least I'm not abusing the Kuko. That would get the ire of its entire brethren and just have them kill me. Jeez, that Z fighting. That Z fighting on the soil is out of control. Okay. And the last one for now is over in Lake Hylia by the professor's house. Then we'll go back to doing stuff as an adult. And there it is. Nice. So the only two left that I can't get to right now is one in a spot of Death Mountain Crater, and then the other is in front of the Spirit Temple, which we're not going to be able to get to for a long time, but we'll be going back there anyway as young Link. So let's get back to doing things as an adult. We'll see from there just how long it takes to get any other miscellaneous tasks out of the way before we reach the Fire Temple. And when we get to the Fire Temple, whether or not I'll still have the energy to go through another whole dungeon in one sweep. Because I know one important thing to keep track of with that is, not just progression through the dungeon like normal, but for the Fire Temple in particular, it's making sure that, I'm not forgetting where any of the imprisoned Gorons are. Oh, wait, no, I actually remember what all we're going to be needing to do next. Yeah, it's going to go to Kakariko. I just looked it up again. As it turns out, even though I got it just a wee bit early compared to, when the walkthrough says, it's the next heart piece they said for, to get was the one in the Gold Skulltula house. So it's fine. But no, I actually need to go back to the Lost Woods. Get that Skulltula I missed entirely because I did not have the, because I just did not have on me the magic bean planted. So we'll take care of that, drop by Kakariko, do the shooting range so that I can get an upgraded quiver. Believe I remember as well which particular magic beam platform I need to go to. It's the second one deeper into the forest. All right. In through here we go. Yep. Yeah, she's never coming back. Yeah. Like I said, he fucking regrets it now. Doesn't he, that little bastard? Oh wait, hold on, I've remembered. It's a gold Skulltula in a non-dungeon setting, so it's naturally only going to show up at night. My mistake. Let's just go back through. Right, through here. Yep, yeah, I hear it scurrying. Finally! The thing that had been bothering me this entire fucking time. And making sure that... Yes, that does put me at 54. That gets me back on track with where it was supposed to be. As far as gold Skulltula is collected. Sweet! Now let's head to Kakariko. Man, just thinking about, like, what I'll be doing for the rest of the day after finishing this stream, since I decided to do it earlier in the day rather than during my normal evening time slot. I'm definitely curious now, as well as, like, quite a bit obligated to play that RE4 remake, despite all my bitching about just, like, the deluge of remakes out there right now. But I basically got it for free, thanks to, like, someone dropping, like, a Steam code for it in one of the Discords I'm in. So it's like, it'd be better for me to at least just do the one playthrough and have, like, my opinions kind of nitpicking and griping about what it does wrong actually have more validity than just me basing it entirely on what my friends have already said about it who have been playing through it the weekend before. And then I'll know for sure on April 7th if they do Mercenaries properly or if they don't. You know, because god damn it, it has been so, like, compared to how long it's been since there has been a good Resident Evil game of any type. Like, really good. Which, before this remake that of Resident Evil 4, I think it's fair to say that the last really great one has been Remake 2, which is kind of sad when you break it down. Like the best Resident Evil games of the past 5 years have all been remakes of games that were already the best of their time. Okay. Let's do this. Hope it does not... Oh man, that was close. Yeah, like, the big difference with this is... Oh, fuck. Well. Okay. I at least get a free retry, but... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, just don't fuck up now. Okay, there we go. That went better. Sweet. Updated quiver. Very nice. Now then. But yeah, I think actually, yeah, what I was getting into regarding, like, current state of Resident Evil games is, like, yeah, we've had good Resident Evil games that have come out in recent years, remake or otherwise. But just the bigger issue I have is, like, when it comes to the side mode that has been, like, just as important for the series, which is Mercenaries. The last good Mercenaries mode was over a decade ago in fucking Resident Evil 6. Straight up. So it's like, and seeing just how Mercenaries in Village was not Mercenaries at all. Like, I am waiting with bated breath just to see if they're actually learning their lesson with bringing back Mercenaries for RE4. I've at least seen the stuff that's been data mined as far as, like, what characters and stages are going to be in. They basically kept the same 4 stages, except they've renamed and changed the aesthetic of Waterworld to Docks. As well as adding, you know, they brought back all original 5 characters, plus added Lewis as a 6th one, which makes sense, honestly. That's one of those things where, like, I guess this is to the remake's credit, where every time I've seen things that are, like, genuinely cool and kind of add to it, it has made me go, why couldn't they have thought to have had that in the original RE4? Which I guess mostly applies to that and, like, the, my guess, and I'm gonna say as well, like, some of the updated enemy encounters, where they have, like, a bit more, like, kind of interesting mixing going on. But then I look at it just, like, all, like, the core things that game seems to have with, like, its animation priority and, like, making stun values not consistent at all. Where it just seems real... kind of, makes me unsure how much I want to get into it. But, again, I basically got a free copy at this point. Might as well give it a go. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get ready to do some ghost hunting. Yep. Know what to do. Yeah, I mean, like, it's time consuming is the thing, and a lot of that is just because there's no clear signposting of where the trigger point is for when the pose end up appearing. Like, that's obviously, like, the big issue with it. Because, I mean, like, obviously there's some of the tedium that comes from... Like, there's some tedium that comes from the fact that you are having to, Hold on. Yeah, let's bottle this thing up first. Yes, I will. But yeah, it's the sort of thing where, like, there's technically, like, some invisible, like, triggers that have physical place in the environment that you have to pass through in order to cause the Poe to appear. But there's not really, like, any sort of hint or idea about, like, where they might be. Like, even I don't think the Stone of Agony will vibrate or give off, like, a chime if you're playing the 3DS version to let you know, hey, this counts as a secret. You just kind of have to, like, just go around the whole place blind as a bat, or look up a walkthrough. At least little gold bastards, you get noise. Exactly, yeah. Gold Skulltulas, they have, like, that shuffling sound that lets you know that they're nearby. And then, of course, with stuff like the hidden holes in the ground or whatever like that. Again, with the Stone of Agony, it, like, vibrates to let you know it's nearby. But there's just nothing, to really tell you that a Poe is anywhere nearby in the overworld. Okay. Ah, damn. Okay, so that was the bush in question. What? I thought... Oh, damn it. Epona, come on, turn around. Thank you. Thank you. Backing up. Ah, shit. Damn it. I'm trying to get this ghost to show up without it just going straight into the wall and disappearing, you know? There it is! Got it. Oh yeah, and of course that's the other thing that, like, makes these posts particularly valuable is that you do need to, shoot them down while you're riding Epona. So you can't just get on foot, cause them to spawn, and then just shoot them to death with your arrows. Because, like, that's what that success chime is for. Like, that's how you know you did it correctly and you got the actual big Poe. Oh, well. It's not too bad. I mean, I got, like, the walkthrough on hand with, like, map and everything to show me, like, where the trigger points are. So it's not too bad. This won't take anywhere as long as it did when I tried, like, completing this as a kid. When you're to the spawn area, they show up right in front of you. Yep, absolutely. So, like, getting the proper angle absolutely factors into it at the same time. I forget if... Okay, no, I have to show it directly. Mm-hmm. Put 100 points on the card. Actually, I knew that as a kid. Having them spawn walls was a pain. Yeah, absolutely. And it became even more of a pain, like, once you had gone, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 of the bastards, and you had just one left, and you lost track of, like, all the other ones you'd been to and have no idea where it might be, you know? Okay, let's just turn these in. I'm basically getting no more money out of this because I'm already maxed out on my wallet, but it's fine. It's not the money I care about. It's what I get once I have 1,000 points on my card. Okay, that's 3 out of 10. Let's get back to it. And since we're not in the dungeon, it's fine to just keep saving for the time being. Okay, between Lon Lon Ranch and Gerudo Valley. Right. Nowhere to go. Even with a walkthrough on hand, just to make sure that I'm still on the right track and everything. This is still ultimately faster than if I were to ever try and do this on, like, any of the later Zelda games like Wind Waker and beyond, you know? Where that shit just gets so big and spread out. Got it! There we go. There's another that's a bit closer to Gerudo Valley entrance. I think this is it. Or, wait, no, hold on. What the hell? Okay, hold on. I need to look at this again. Okay, no, yeah, it's at that, like, T intersection. Where the road forks. Yeah. Yeah, this... Yeah, I knew it. I fucking knew it. No shit. Yeah, this is gonna be a fucking pain. Oh, look at that! Nice! Hey, Arian! How you doing? Nice of you to drop by for like a classic N64 game right here. As I'm hunting ghosts. It's not important to the plot, but I'm doing it because it's there. How's it going? Okay. South part of the field where there's some trees. Okay, there's some bushes among these trees that I gotta pass through. There it is! Glad it was those. Glad it was those particular bushes and not the bigger ones. And that's another 3. Let's sell them. There we go. Jump the fence. It's always been a bit finicky, but it's whatever. You get a good running start, you can jump over any fence. Oh, man. You know, for how time-consuming that this side quest can usually be if you're, like, trying to figure it out on your own, having something like just the walkthrough on hand makes this go by so fast. Oh, man. Okay. Let's sell some more. Well, I say sell. It's more like give away, because again, I can't fit any more money in my wallet. Halfway there. There you go. There we go. 600 points total. 400 more to go. And hopefully, I will not have, like, run out of arrows by then, which I've been pretty good with my aim thus far. I think it's fine. Now then, back to that area with the trees. I believe there's like a boulder that we gotta pass by. There it is. Okay. You know, Link, just once in your life, when I Z-target something for you to, like, go talk to when you dismount your horse, you could, I don't know, just dismount on the side closest to what I want to target. Ah, whatever. Any of these bushes gonna give me more arrows? Nothing? Ah, fuck. Whatever. Oh yeah, and a new one spawned, but it's no longer a big post, so it's whatever. Ah, fuck. I did not mean to get this one on my ass. Go away! I'm not wasting arrows on you! Piss off! Oh my god. Okay, let's get back to that fork in the road. Oh, fuck. Okay, I remember now. I gotta make sure that I get, like, a good running start so I can actually hit the fence and keep giving chase. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, fuck. I got chicken out in the last minute because it didn't spawn right away. Damn it. We'll get this, don't worry. It won't take too long. There we go. Nice. Oh, now you finally dismount on the side I want. Alright, whatever. I got room for one more. Okay, next is that V-shaped wall. Ah, damn it. Okay. Oh, crap. Okay. Damn it. This'll be a bit of a pain. Oh, wait, no. What am I thinking? It would be a lot easier if I were just doing this, kind of along the... This does trigger it, right? Or not? Yes, it does! Ah, damn it! No! Shit. Got 7 arrows left, too. Okay, I gotta be careful. I can't be wasted too many. Oh, come on! Oh, this is bad. Alright, let's get it. Let's do it again, but good this time. Oh, god damn it! Ugh. I always wonder if it's blasphemy that I never finished the Zelda game. Honestly, like, even though, like, I definitely have, like, a fondness for these games, I feel, to me, it's like, who cares? If it's not for you, it's not for you. There's certainly other games I played that are classics where, like, I've never finished them, let alone never touched them. So it's like, it's fine. It's whatever. I'm sure our buddy Gags would probably tell you you dodged the bullet on a lot of them. Known 3D Zelda hater. Oh, god damn it. Every time. Goes completely, like, off track from where he should. God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna, like, turn in these two. Go to Kakariko, to wherever the, like, the store in that town is. Buy more arrows. And then kill these last two. God, Man, that particular pose is just fucking me up because, like, I cannot get my shots lined up for the life of me. Alright. Ugh. Alright. Let's hand over number 8. No, give it to him. Thank you. Alright, let's just restock on arrows. Because I'm not gonna get it with this many. Ugh. Okay. Now then. Guess I now have a reason to, like, put these 500 rupees I'm holding on to use. Oh. Or I guess I could do this. Nah, I'm still gonna buy more. Fuck it. I need at least another 30. Yeah, if they let me buy it for 20, I think that'll be fine. I'd rather not waste money on 30, 50. Funny thing is, I actually like what I played in the Zelda games I tried. Never got around to finishing them and forgot. Alright, that's fair. There's definitely a number of them that are worth playing through. This is one of them. And my absolute favorite is Majora's Mask because of how unlike other Zelda games it straight up is. By its very design. Although I will say as well, like, for me, like, I've gone on stream about this plenty of times before, but, like, I've not played Breath of the Wild. I'm most likely not going to play Breath of the Wild at any point, and that certainly extends as well to Tears of the Kingdom. SNES Zelda, Minish Cap, Wind Waker, and the other darker one. Then, like, Breath of the Wild, yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, I definitely know some people that are, like, not too hot on it, but it's the sort of thing where it's, like, whether they're into it or not is kind of besides the point for me, because all I care about is, like, not playing it when that current design for Zelda is still so deep in the public consciousness. It's like kind of in a spot that feels similar to how I've still not played Persona 5, even though it's like, I like Persona 3. I like Atlas's, like, the Mega 10 games in general quite a bit. But there's just so much as far as, like, the attitude, the talk, just the public conscious perception of Persona 5 as a whole that is, like, I just do not want to bother with it. There we go. That's number 10. Finally done with this. Yeah, give it to me. Played P5 when it came out and kind of turned off all the discourse around it, which was probably a good thing. Yeah, that does sound good. Thing is, though, with, like, how much I can't just simply turn off the internet and how I like to kind of share my impressions of games, I kind of don't want to be in a situation where it feels like one of those games where if I bring it up as part of the discussion, it feels like it's going to invite people that are, like, way too into it, whether way into talking about how much they like it or how much they have problems with it, that, like, I feel that's gonna kind of override kind of the point of me bringing it up in the first place, where it's like, no, it's about my impressions. I don't care about yours. Like, I feel like I've seen enough, like, discussion about Persona 5, or Persona in general, come up, like, in the Discord we're both in, that it's like, yeah, I genuinely do not want to bring up anything about it if I were to play another one of these games around you people. And I kind of have that same attitude regarding Breath of the Wild. Then, and also just, like, the kind of hyperbole of people just going on about how it's like, oh, it's such a big change for Zelda that it's made it the best Zelda ever. And I'm like, as noted, a big, super Majora's Mask fanboy, I'm like, you're trying to fucking tell me that this open world shit is better than, like, the most unique Zelda game ever made that was put out in just a year after Ocarina of Time? Get the fuck out. Majora's Mask is so goddamn good. There we go, it got all 1,000 points. I'm a certified ghost hunter. And we get a 4th bottle. It's the last one. Now then. Let's see, what to do. Oh shit, I looked ahead at, like, what other side things I need to do next. We gotta go to Lake Hylia, and it's like, at this point, we technically could go to the fishing pond and try our luck at getting a fish that's big enough to help us get another, like, key item that'll unlock a heart piece. But, man, being an open world for me is, it's not impressive nowadays, hence not really something I'd be able to rate highly. For me, it's like the open world when it's, like, of a particular size. Which I feel like the size that is too much for me is unfortunately the norm for a lot of games, including the ones that are seen as, like, being the more exceptionally good open world games. Stuff like the way people talk about Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring as being the ones that are, like, a cut above the usual Ubisoft tripe. But it's like, I'd rather stick to something that is of, like, a more constrained open space. Like the older Zelda games had. Just the only thing about those ones in particular is that, you know, especially as the 3D Zelda games went on, they started to be, like, way more rigid and constraining as far as, like, where they wanted you to go and making sure you're on the right path. Like they were definitely in a phase where they were just not wanting... They could not fathom the idea of just letting players get lost when they want. Okay. Let's see if I can remember now. Oh, wow, I did. That means you totally forgot. You just wanted me to remind you first without implying it, dickhead. Alright, there we go. Now then. Let's head up top here. Man, this lake has seen better days. Oh, fuck! Damn it. Well, I guess I could actually show this off instead. Yeah, that's what that scarecrow was talking about. Oh! You stupid fucking bird! Ugh. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to look up, make sure nothing's blocking me. Currently doing a co-op playthrough in Elden Ring with my friends. Just dislike the open world because it doesn't feel as intricate and unique as those games were. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, they just made Dark Souls again, but bigger. And everyone's acting like it's groundbreaking, and I'm like, just give me a fucking break. So, alright. I'm gonna be honest. The next thing that I could do is go to the fishing pond and try and catch an even bigger fish. But I'm on level with you. I don't like the idea of spending way too much time just trying to catch like the biggest fish possible in this game, considering how fishing game minigames go so slow. That's not exciting for me as far as, like, stream material. So... Actually, you know what? It's funny, like, I was thinking that with this being, like, a earlier stream, that I would kind of have more energy to, like, go past 2 hours, but I think I'm actually just gonna call it quits for right here. Like, I made a decent enough amount of progress as is. I think trying to catch the biggest fish possible is something that I'm just gonna do off-stream, where I don't need to worry about, like, trying to, like, make things, like, entertaining or not boring for people that might be watching, because what could I reasonably say about it? It's fucking fishing. So yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Yeah, because it's a good spot already. You know, 54 Skulltulas. I just finished getting, like, a new heart container. I got magic beans planted. I got Scarecrow's song registered, and will hopefully not forget it at all through the rest of the game. Yeah, this is definitely a good stopping point. Thanks everyone for stopping by to watch this. It's definitely nice every now and then to kind of, like, do these streams, like, in the morning area, just so like the other stuff I usually do on a Wednesdays, I don't feel as pressured to need to do them as early in the day. I can focus on other things that I might want to do in the evening, like Resident Evil 4 Remake, since I got to. It's so weird how time zones work. Yeah, tell me about it. All the more reason why we need to convert the world to Swatch internet time. That was a joke. Or was it? Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna close out the stream, reopen Steam, get Resident Evil 4 Remake downloading so that I can save my curiosity on just how much that overall game is gonna gel with me, because all I really have is just the time I spent with the demo, and being like, man, even if there's, like, a lot of quality effort put into this, no way in fucking hell is this anywhere as good as the OG. When it's still kind of basing off, like, the modern Resident Evil player control template. Alright. You all have a good rest of the day or evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care.